Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Yes, we are out in the truck again. If you've seen our last video, we installed the dash mount kit for our truck so we can mount our GPS and our backup camera and all that. Today we're going to put that GPS in here and we're going to get it all set up. I'm going to show you how to set this up. So this video is going to be about setting up your Garmin RV890 GPS. This thing is awesome. It has a huge screen. They also have one 1090. It's one bigger than this 10-inch screen. It's like having an iPad on your dash, but that's way too big for us. Maybe for a motorhome or something, right? I'm thinking. But this would be great for us. We had a Garmin before that. It was one of the Drive Smarts. Loved the thing. We sold that and bought this. And this is pretty much the same thing, but it's going to give us all the special stuff that has to do with our RV. So it'll make sure we don't take a route that we can't fit under a bridge or go on a bridge because of a weight limit or something like that. This is going to give us the correct route. It has free lifetime maps, so they'll always update those. It'll keep updating itself. It connects to an app on your phone, which will show you how to do that also. And then this will give you live weather alerts, live traffic alerts, all that stuff. It'll help you find rest stops and gas stations and all that stuff. So with all that being said, let me show you guys how to get this set up. One thing you're going to want to do, though, before you start setting this on your dash and setting it up is go around and get this here. It's all the measurements. It's the length of our RV, the max height of our RV, the overall length of our RV and truck. We also have the weight of our truck. We have the width of the RV. So, and then all that stuff. You might want to get all that information first. It's going to save you time for going in here, setting this up and saying, oh, I got to go take that measurement. So that's a fun fact. Not a fun fact, but a pro tip. There you go, pro tip. So let's get this thing set up on the dash and we'll plug it in and see what's happening. All right, everybody, we got it set up on the dashboard, centered here for you. And we're going to do a little bit of ASMR for you people. Peeling the protective coating off. I don't know, was it good for you? It was good for me. Anyway, there you go. That's a big screen. I mean, we're zoomed in. You guys can't really get the true aspect of that, but it is big. The first thing you're going to do, of course, is hook your power cable up and plug it in to one of your outlets in your truck. We also opted to purchase one of these. It's like a car cigarette socket thing. It gives us 3 extra ports. Plus, you got a couple USBs in there, and each port you can power on and off. And the part that plugs into the one cigarette lighter will give you the voltage reading. So we're going to install it. We don't need it right now, but this is something we're going to install. If you have as many items as we do, you'll probably need one of these. So for a few bucks, they're not too bad. Get yourself one of these or 2. But okay, we got it plugged in. We need to turn the key to power because this one doesn't have all-time power. Well, they could if I adjusted that, but we'll get some power to the socket. There we go. It is powered up. Hopefully we don't have to say the word in Garmin because we also have a dash cam of the same brand. So that might create problems. Because this is also a voice activated GPS. If you wanted to just talk to it and ask it for an address, which is nice when you're driving. You don't have to fiddle with the screen. There it's booting. This is the setup. So this is what you got to do. We're going to see what it's going to want from us. It's probably going to want us to hook to Wi-Fi. No, we don't want. We want English, so let's choose English. It scrolls. You don't just click it, I guess. Start. This is the traffic end user license agreement. It tells you about equipment received, all that good stuff. Yada yada. You should read your yada yada. Garmin uses device data such as air logs and location routing. It wants to know if do you consent to Garmin collecting, using, and sharing your device data. Not really. All right, now we're looking for Wi-Fi. These are all our Wi-Fi networks. Let's actually we can connect right now to which one we want to connect to. Let's do the shop Wi-Fi right now. We're going to put in our password, so it'll give us a minute for that. All right, we got one of our Wi-Fi networks to connect. We don't know what's up with the other 2. We'll have to fiddle with them, but we're connected to our RV actually at this point. So we're going to go to next. This is where it's going to want us to download the Garmin Drive Smart mobile app. I recommend you do this. This is what's going to help you with your live traffic updates, smart notifications, and all that. So let's bring you to that. All right, guys, once you get that to this part on your GPS, it's going to want you to pair. It's going to tell you what you get and all that. So we're going to go to connect now. Then it says go to your Garmin Drive app, which we downloaded. So we'll go over here to open. Yeah, we agree to the policies. Just tell them pay attention. This is what it says. Select your device. We're going to pick a navigation device. It's going to tell us to pair, so we'll click continue. Then it wants to give permissions. We'll do it while using the app. It's looking for our GPS. There it has found it, so we're going to say pair. Sorry to shake you guys there. We paired on both of them now. It wants to access to your contacts because you can call and everything right through your GPS, so we'll allow it. Okay, that's just saying it's the information it sends is for when it gives us turn by turn. Okay, it's going to have you, when you get to this point, you're either going to create an account or sign in. We have an account, so we're just going to sign into ours. If you don't have it, just create one. It's pretty quick. So let me put in my information. We signed in. Now it says, with your permission, Garmin device can display notifications from your phone. We'll set permissions right now. This is just all the stuff we can allow to have happen. So we're going to go over here and allow Drive to do that. Allow it. That should satisfy that, right? All right, guys, so it does have an update, but once we get this all paired and set up, this will link to our home Wi-Fi and do it. So we're done here. So we can pull the phone away. We're done for that for now. We're going to agree with that. This is where we do our major setup. The majority of it, where we're going to put all the information in I told you to grab earlier. So let's get that ready to put in. All right, guys, when you get to this screen, you're going to want to pick what vehicle you have. There's motorhome with a trailer, car, and vehicle with a trailer. We are a vehicle with a trailer, and you could pick the type of trailer you're pulling. On this particular set, we're doing a fifth wheel. This wants our max height. Our max height is 13.6. So we're going to do that. Our max width is 8 feet. Trailer width is 8 feet also. Just pick the 8. They want the total length. So we are 59 feet, 0 inches. Our trailer length is 43.6. And our total weight with the RV and the truck would be 24,140. And then the trailer by itself is 14,140. Now that weight we have is our trailer dry weight plus what it can hold. So we just did it for the total weight when we're fully loaded. That gives us, there's our screen where we see everything. It gives us all the measurements we just put in, our total length, the trailer length. Everything looks great here. So we're going to select fifth wheel. Okay, this is your main screen, and you get to pick where you want to go. This is currently where we're at, where we live. Well, the town we live in. This is where you can check weather. You can view the map. You go to your fifth wheel. Up here in this corner, this is something I want to tell you guys. Up here, you put plus for the propane. We want to add propane tanks. We have 30-pound tanks on here, so we're going to save that. Then we're going to add another one because we have two 30-pound tanks. Save. And that's what we need for that, because if you go, some tunnels don't allow you to drive through with propane and places like that. This will also plan for that for you also. So up here in the corner now, we have two propane tanks registered on this. So we are golden here. Back to this screen. This is where you guys can plan out what you want to do. We can view the map. It wants to know if we want to save our travel history, predicting destinations and stuff. So we'll say yes for now. See, pretty cool. I mean, it's a big screen. I mean, it's not, you're not going to have a problem seeing this one. or 1,261 feet elevation. Pretty awesome. But that's the map. Now we can go to here over to weather. For our current, weather, it says this. I don't know where Hamilton is, but that's where it's observing it from, but we could see weather from that. There's no notifications, so we ain't got to worry about those. We can plan a trip down here. This is the history. Also, if we want to see what campgrounds we're close to, this is all the campgrounds we're currently close to. I mean, of course, we'll be switching all those when we leave here shortly. So, but you can pick any one of those. Once you pick one and you click go, it'll calculate your route to that location. So, quick and easy. If you're on the road and you want to stop to find your closest campground, I'll tell you.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Yeah, sure. But this is what she's telling us to do. But we want to end the navigation on that. There we go. I think we ended it, did we? Either way. But we are there. That's pretty much it, guys. You can go to the apps part of this. You can do voice commands on here. Everything. Weather. The works. It's pretty cool. You got the radar. It will give you live weather updates. You can set that up in your app that you downloaded earlier. You can go to the tools section. That's where you set up the phone. Most of the stuff, I'm not sure. I'm sure most of you won't mess with this music. I don't know why you do that on here, but anyway, that's what we got, guys. So there you have it. That's the Garmin RV890 setup. It's a pretty easy setup. Once you get the apps downloaded and hook it up to your Wi-Fi, it's pretty much putting in your information, which I told you guys it'd be a good idea to get ahead of time. That way it goes in really quick. And don't forget to go in once you get this set up. And let's see if we can do it right here. Go in here. You want to do software updates. It's going to check for updates. You want to update your system. Make sure you have the latest firmware and the maps. So make sure you do that. Also, while you're making sure you do that, why don't you make sure you go down below. And if you found this video helpful or useful, please click the thumbs up button. That helps our channel. Lets YouTube know we're doing all right. And also click the subscribe and the bell notification so you know when we post stuff. We're going to have a lot more stuff for the RV and the truck coming up. It's about time to get moving again. So until next time, guys, try something new.
Do a little bit of everything.
Whenever your heart is broken